Olympics are going, right? Well, I don't know if you've heard this headline coming out of the Games, but the Olympic officials have actually banned Ukrainian skeleton racer Vladyslav Heraskevych from wearing a specific helmet. This is the helmet. It's got images of Ukrainian athletes. Yeah, you're seeing images of Ukrainian athletes that were actually killed in Russian attacks in Ukraine. He cannot wear this in competition. This is some of his training footage. So the International Olympic Committee said it defies a ban on political speech. So this was a rule laid out in the Olympic Charter, and that he can wear a black armband instead of that helmet. So Andrea, should that helmet be banned in competition?
Wow. I like the way I got served up to a crowd that does not agree with me. Okay, so first of all, let me just read the rule out loud for you guys.
Yeah,
it's 50.2 of the IOC, right? And it says, no kind of demonstration or political, religious, or racial propaganda is permitted in any Olympic sites, venues, or other areas. Now, I know that sounds very broad and general, but I think what the IOC is trying to do is make sure that everybody is always focused on the athletes. Let's be real. Over the years, in many Olympics, there's always been some kind of political strife or something really horrible going on, and they've tried their best to be very neutral. And I think what they're trying to do is make sure that, I know it's very tempting for an athlete to use this platform. Everybody's watching. But I think what they're trying to do is make sure that everybody is focused on the athletes and what they are doing. What I would like to do instead of him wearing that helmet, what I enjoy is when the commentators who are covering these events let me know the significance of this person. This is a Ukrainian athlete. This is what's happened. You know, they're here and they're wearing a black armband, and this is to commemorate the soldiers that they've lost and their family. I prefer it in that way. So in that way, I agree with the IOC. I know you guys won't agree with me, but I like the focus. And also when I
be the rule.
Yeah,
sure.
when I tune into sports, when I tune into the Olympics, I just want to see the Olympics. I just want to see different countries competing against themselves and see the best of those athletes.
Okay. What do you think, Julie?
It's kind of, for me, there's a difference between, something that's political and then activism. Right?
Okay.
Right? And so, yes, to your point, you're using this broad stage to make a point. I also feel that, did you consult with the families? What if it's triggering? Just what if?
That's a good point.
The athlete himself. Okay.
Yeah. Right? So we're going out there and we're wearing this and we're like, yeah, we want to show these other, but what about the families? Did you get, so beyond the rules, there's a sentiment, there's a heart, there's a compassion, there's a consideration that for me, it's not up to us to always be the one to rah-rah on behalf. Let their souls rest. And to your point, talk about it when you can. Yeah. Play your sport, win for your country, and be an Olympian.
I think, Jess?
That's
a good point.
That's power.
What do you think?
Something you should know about me, I love rules. I love when someone tells the rules, they put them out front, and then I love following rules. I don't like breaking them. And I wonder here if the problem isn't with the helmet, it's the vagueness of the rules. Because the rules that I read, it said, and I wanted to be like, I believe in rules, I believe in rules. It said no advertising, no political slogans, no discriminatory elements, and it must pass safety regulations. And so when I look at this helmet, I'm like, oh, check. Check, and check.
The rules are general.
Because it's a political slogan. That's not, a political slogan is just do it. I'm being facetious, but it's not pictures of fallen soldiers on your helmet. So that was where I was tripping up. Because again, I love rules. Just make them clearer.
Yeah. But I think
the IOC has to probably follow its own rules. Here's why he should be allowed to compete with it, because the IOC has already made this political. You know what country is not allowed to compete at the Olympics? Russia. Who made that rule?
Point. That's
the
an excellent
IOC.
point. Yeah.
You made it political. You made it political. You know what else?
Fired.
You know what else?
What else?
So this is not the first time. If you're going to have a rule, they've got to really make it clear. So same thing. The reason why Afghanistan was not allowed to compete in the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, because of their discriminatory treatment of women and girls in Afghanistan. What is the IOC's business in telling the Taliban you can't treat your girls? Of course, we all believe that that should not be allowed. But that is why they banned Afghanistan. Throughout the entire stretch of apartheid in South Africa was banned from participating in the Olympics. That is political. So IOC, make up your mind.
Arguably, even a flag or an anthem can be political.
Yeah.
Very, very tricky.
Yeah.